less restriction on it. As we've always discussed, we're working on all of our products to get them available globally in every market possible.
Great.
Great question.
What's the price on the Skiff?
Price? I'm not sure if we've been talking about prices, but I'm happy to. The Skiff? Yeah. So the Skiff is selling, the global suggested retail price for that is $49.99. Is that a good wow or a bad wow, James?
Good wow.
All right, there we go. That's what we like to hear. Next question. Yes, Chris.
Any possibility of sending Hasbro reps out to brick-and-mortar
Yeah. So we're certainly aware of, we've talked in the past, like distribution is something that we're always working on to improve. I don't know if we're going to approve a whistle-stop tour for Sam and I to go to brick-and-mortar retail, but Wave 1 of the Vintage Collection is absolutely something we're aware of, and we're going to try to get that out and get other waves in.
The Kenner figures on display, they have the retro collection printed on it. Is it a print on, or is it a sticker that can peel off?
It is print on, so it definitely is not intended to replace the original 1977 figures, but it is, definitely to kind of honor them and sort of pay homage. And that sticker was something that was utilized by Kenner back in the day as sort of way of promoting exclusivity to them. So.
That's a good point. We had a lot of conversations. We thought that idea was really cool, and actually I didn't say in the presentation, but it came out of a group that Sam led during a brainstorm, the idea for that, which was really cool. But yeah, we talked a lot about the right way to deliver that. We wanted to get some of the old favorites out there, but then obviously Tarkin as a new figure, and then the right way to do it without kind of undermining the existing figures. So the seal on the package on kind of the graphic treatment was one way that we wanted to do that.
What about the accessories and things? How are people going to be able to differentiate the new accessories from actual vintage accessories?
We did our job right, can. But definitely in terms of everything we were looking at was really about capturing everything from the density of the plastics to the colors. So these are intended to be very authentic to their counterparts.
Okay, so the vintage collectors freaking out, they can continue to freak out.
What about the date stamp on the figures?
So I believe that there's a date stamp on our figures.
Yes.
Yes. So there's a date. Great. So I will say it in a different tone of voice now. There is a date stamp on our figures, so obviously you will be able to tell the difference between an original one and one of the ones that we're issuing now this year. Yes, in the back.
On the retro collection, not asking about particular figures, but is there a chance we can look forward to more figures that were never produced?
It's a good question. See the answer to the first question. So obviously, we're excited about the retro collection. What we revealed today is kind of what we can publicly talk about. We can't talk about anything in the future. But as we say with everything, if you guys like something, you talk online about liking it, and if it sells well, then we can certainly consider things in the future.
Skiff game with Iana.
What's that?
Skiff game with Iana.
Absolutely, yeah.
Steve still with you guys?
Steve Evans?
Yeah.
So Steve Evans is no longer a part of Star Wars. He's still with Hasbro, is continuing his role as director of licensing products. So Vicky is stepping into his role as design director on Star Wars. We'll continue to have everything without any hiccups.
It's been a great transition. Steve obviously was, a great design director to work with. So smart, so creative. Vicky has been amazing in the same way. So it's really been a seamless transition.
The Galaxy of Adventure figures, is that now the successor to the Force Link 2.0 series?
So that is definitely the successor in terms of our 3 3/4 inch offering. So we have that as well as the Resistance figures, which are sort of populating, and we've actually been hearing great response on those. So those are really to be able to continue the buzz in regards to those characters that a lot of kids are being reintroduced to through Galaxy of Adventures and that new animated platform.
And will you continue to do 3 3/4 inch in the basic Resistance style stuff down the road for further properties and revisiting properties you can talk about?
So obviously, as you know, we have different expressions in 3 3/4 inch scale. Vintage collection, now retro, obviously the more kid-focused one.
Accidentally ended the other one. They were talking, so I accidentally ended that, so I decided to come over here. This is our paper reel 8-inch Darth Vader. I'm live, so it's fine. From the presentation, separation in the joints. And I think there's a wire, right? There's a wire inside.
Well, this will give you an example of the interior skeletal structure.
So there you go, guys. So the new Hyper Reels have this skeletal structure inside the figure, so you don't see separation in the joints.
Exactly.
It's a bigger scale, it's 8 inches. That's what she said. And you know, you can see a little more detail there.
Can't touch this one.
This one, yeah, these two they wanted to keep it in form, but if you want to.
Does it have a solid feel or more like
Oh
a
yeah,
rubbery?
no. Well, you mean the,
It's not
the
like a
exterior,
fight, like the Fison dolls, right?
the exterior skin. Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, it does kind of have like the Fison feel to that. Can I turn it?
Mm-hmm.
And the armor's not sculpted on the body, right?
Right.
Is there separation between the chest plate there? Or?
Yeah, I got to get Dark Maul. I just realized.
The Black Series.
Thank you.
Just waiting in line to get to it. I don't know if you see the Phantom Menace stuff there.
That's
Obi-Wan,
Yeah, I got them.
in a bad place.
Darth Maul. We're having those guys. Alright, give me a second, guys. I just need to adjust this a little bit. I'll make sure the volume's up on this. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Somebody drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me or not. Throw me a middle finger or something. Alright, so these are vintage. I just got my yak face in the mail. Pretty excited about that. Hey, Klaatu. Some of these are already in stores. It's the archive line in stores now. The new Yoda. New Darth Maul. We'll re-release Darth Maul. So he's going to come in a foil card for the 20th anniversary at Star Wars Celebration with Obi-Wan. We've already seen these figures. Now you guys are waiting to see old Vice Admiral. The Jedi I've been waiting for, Mace Windu. Droids. Dope army builders that I have to get my hands on. 000, BT1, and Afra. So you get a closer look at the foil cards for the 20th anniversary. Young Obi-Wan. The photo real face recognition. These are 5-point articulation retro stuff that we're going to be doing. Got the original 6 figures: Luke, Chewie, Darth, Stormtrooper, Leia, and Han. Some more of the smaller figures.
Sir, watch your back behind you.
And a brand new Grand Moff Tarkin. In order to get Grand Moff, you're going to have to get the board game here. He's going to come in the board game. And here's some other ones I'm excited for. Like I said, Afra's right there. He's numbered on the head, so you can't go missing. Obi-Wan, slick back Luke Skywalker, Imperial Jump Trooper, my favorite General Grievous. Let's squeeze out of here before I knock some shit over. And so here we have Jabba's Palace. These are all 3 3/4 inch scale. Coming out with Jabba's skiff. This is the palace here, Jabba's Palace. You'll be able to take the carbonate Han Solo down. We got the heads in the back. Pretty dope. I do wish it was 6 inch, but the retro packaging. We have some lightsabers over there. And these are the 3 3/4 inch figures. Most of these are in store now. And this line was announced in the last couple of days. Resistance figures are in store now. You got some of the menus down there. And that's the Star Wars game.